So many. I done made sacrifices. So many sacrifices. Straight up. I done gave up so much free time, knowing time ain't free. I sacrificed it. My girl showed me love, she know I make sacrifices. And if it's real love, then you make sacrifices. To get ahead, man, you gotta make sacrifices. That's how hungry my appetite is.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL.
All right, Larry, from the heart of Silicon Valley, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And hello, he's going to be knocked backward as he'll be marked down near the 25. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Let's go! Blue
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. So a first quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them. Maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A man on a crossing route. And he is knocked down from the side at the 36. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And McDonald here over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
17 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. Of course, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him, NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And they give this time to the tailback. Space to maneuver at the 40. And now look at him go. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Back to throw here. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And a big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 15-yard line.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. The Broncos have taken the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now a handoff here to his running back. Dancing away at the 30. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Play clock winding down. Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They come out here in the eye. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll look to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He was superb a week ago. 3 sacks in that affair. Now 1 here in the second quarter.
How about our conversations this week? With him, it was pretty simple. He said, I've got a few combinations I can try out they haven't seen yet. And on the flip side, they thought they had a plan to block him. Might need to come.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Now, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas rolls. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a can.
Everybody die, gon' marry me alive. Grab life by the road. I'm at the gas station and to the fire. Life ain't shit, but bitches that money. Pass that weed like I studied. Marry me if I can't watch TV. Highway to heaven, I'm taking the scene. Tied to the track with my train of thoughts. In control of my thoughts like famous sharks. And these hoes wanna kick it with me, I'm a sensation. I got bad pockets, you niggas insane. Tools on deck, tattoos on neck. Life is a bitch, I'm making your checks. Better turn the guy, boy, turn the guy still up. How the fuck you gon' talk shit to diarrhea, motherfuckers numb. I'm just rubbing them wrong. Put a bug in my ear, but not in my phone. I have a broke motherfucker running your home. For a permanent bone and pull. Sweet with the codeine, nigga. Eyes hella red like chlorine, nigga. I was getting that pussy, I was getting that money. Long hair, don't care, head close, them sucking. Too high to take a breath, too high to take a step. Right, don't make a wrong, three right, make a left. Cops on my dick, the feds on my nerves. I walk like I talk, got legs on my word. Pop. I don't give her that dick. Got the world in my hands, I'ma dribble that bitch. Money is the gas, cold pressure. I like my blood. I'm a straight rider with a getaway driver. Hit you dead on the money like you dead on the ride. I don't fuck with these niggas too old for no friends. But never too rich for no money. These niggas buying Gatorade by the 12 pack. Like two stomachs, I'm laced up like two shoes, Miss Goody.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets
Trigger finger
away.
get you not scratched, nigga. Know your fucking brains out.
Oh, quit playing with me.
One bitch in the whip.
See that?
On the phone. The one on the phone is in front of your home. She about to run in your home and put
right now. What do they always say when everyone says, look it all the way in, make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play. He did have full control of the ball.
And that punch coming in, I haven't hit return punts, but I would imagine it's tough to
Oh,
monitor those
man,
guys
you
coming
know
from
shit.
Stephen Head.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are about whether they should fair catch it or not.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That catch good for 5. It's third down. What a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
I just can't see myself.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this
Bought
one
me a
goes out
double
right.
live.
Losing
I
yardage
got
on the
me
play
for
back
last
at the 46.
These niggas
And
bad
it goes
bitch.
a loss of
I don't like
5.
real flags like Richard. And all of my bitches be bad as bitches. You got a problem, I can fix it like a mathematician. I am this. I'm in short. Short fit shirt. I'm a short. The girl in the freak. The man in the heart. The man in the arm. I put.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. But fortunately,
Bruh.
he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it's
Why the fuck does that keep happening?
He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his
This
city.
game trying to cheat me.
A deep sigh of relief right now.
Customer Fisher, money over bitches, never kill a woman, unless she a witness. I'm a woman, and I will let her fit it.
Look at the spin.
Bitch, I got the cash. Who the fuck caught me?
Way down to the 32.
Already got it.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards on the ground.
Coming, so light it
Terrific
up.
from one of the
Mama
fastest
smoked
backs in the
up.
game
She
today.
tried
A
deep,
guy
like I
who keeps
fucked around
defensive
and showed
coordinators up
up.
at night, no
This
doubt.
young bunny motherfucker game
With the D
over.
coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place.
End zone caught. Touchdown
Damn good throw.
Seattle. Tyler Lockett with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks
Oh man.
stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second.
Now Brent's on
They done hurt me, boy. Man,
It's
so
good. They
late, baby.
stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
this time to the tailback. Got some room at the 30, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. And we move our focus to Thomas Rawls. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He's definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out and stopped that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit a ball on top.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get into your tight end.
My friends ain't even fucking with her. She texts me all day and night. So pissed off, she ain't even spelling shit right.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
What you doing right there, boy? Hey. Hey. Dang, that's your neck. What you got on your neck? Bless you.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided too.
And his throw is incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When I do that shit, when I get home, she go through my shit. She call numbers back. See what that is. And when we do that shit, I'll keep that polo around.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Polo out. Ah, fuck.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this time he'll point to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Garza now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Frank Clark in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets to him again. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Side here, and he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18, and they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter up in Minneapolis. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Andy Lee now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
Thank you.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The 49ers have been worked over in the first half and trail big right now. The Seahawks took control of the game, and unless something drastic changes, it seems like they might be able to coast to victory. Here we go. Let's do this. Here's your first half highlights. Now 1st and 10. Wynn's got fantastic blocking up front. He gone as he sprints into the end zone. Seahawks lined up at the 5. He'll get out of the pocket to complete the pass. This play goes for a score. Now following the pick, this run will go off the left side, and he'll go in for the score. Seahawks up now by 21. Now midway through the 2nd. Out of the pocket, he'll complete the pass. And this great play will
Bless you.
Up now by 28. So that'll do it from our studios in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get you back out west to Santa Clara and Brandon Guy.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus you're giving up yardage.
Hey, fat man.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got his tight end. This is Willie Wilson. A good pick up there at 22.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What's up, little fella?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense.
Whoa. Yeah, my baby.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. Now a handoff as they run left side.
Hey, Sean, we got smoked that man.
Takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them the short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
They're going to look to throw. Here as he's taken down. Frank Clark in there to get it. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
What you looking at? What you looking at?
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Whoosh. A big seam, and he might go away. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's certainly carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back. He's not minding the extra weight. Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football. What a great performance so far.
Because they really can't drive. You good?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit,
Honestly, blow money.
jacket out to him to keep him warm.
Y'all know it.
Sometimes the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now after all the work he's getting.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing
Bring back 2.
here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Golly. Young niggas get paid on the ring though. Talking 10 toes.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a
I done seen it all.
great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going
I done seen it all. 20-pound race vision. Catch a contact and that's for my kitchen.
You're running against a half of him in the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route the big way.
Real shit. Real shit. Real shit. Real shit.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. You got to keep pounding.
Bad. Man, got to play like a meth lab. Now they kick that shit ugly again, bro. What the fuck, man?
And that's what friends are for. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just
We was down,
and your team and
we was down 10.
you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Got the coat game. I done seen it all. Wow. I done seen it all. Get the contact from me from my kitchen. Put your ass in at the ball. I done seen it all.
A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like
What's
that
up, Daddy?
and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team.
And he will take this one in.
What's up, fat man?
Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Yeah, he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
You just waking up.
Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with it punting the football away.
Yes, he's starting to point fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And the D looking like they may blitz. He'll drop to throw. The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Back the fuck up, you too low. Hit him with 3 like a mellow. I'm scared. I'm different in the situation.
The Niners on third down. Can you believe it? 0 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Everybody got a plan. Everyone be fine.
Set up to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes.
She didn't do anything with power to do with boy.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Andy Lee now. Minnesota line goes backwards, so he's on to put it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
You know how the man is all wrong. I ain't the pipe. She don't know with the pipe.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Oh, my God, the pipe.
Because this was just
My last night. Yeah, last night. I don't never know race. I don't know, no discriminate.
Inside 4 minutes to go.
Fuck. Best believe it's only one time.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Handoff looking right.
Straight up. Never would have told you. Never would have told them.
And the Seahawks are running away with this one. Kicking things elsewhere. Third quarter now from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. That one has really opened up. The Vikings have just scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots, but what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. The Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Wagner getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll set up the throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And Charles, kind of like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
You know, boy.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Andy Lee now.
What's he doing?
For San Francisco. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the play. And it'll be Seahawks football 1st and 10. Thomas Rawls getting ready to go here on offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to fall throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to run. You might want to come from the end zone for a second, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. he's going to sell to himself now. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Don't be shy, girl.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that knows how to get the ball in the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even on that one fell at the plate.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep.
Hey, feel the finish, bro. Ew.
After I hit it, I'm picking your brain. I want to know what you like. I want to know if you thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football kind of off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Wetter than the rain pouring. I'm trying to splash. I wonder why we not friends. If you ask me, it kind of depends. I done got nasty with lots of her friends. I keep it 100, don't gotta pretend. I be so blunt that I gotta go win. I'm here for women, won't acknowledge no men. Kind of drunk with shorty got in the fence. Promise stick with me, you probably gon' win. Why?
Here's a carry heading left.
I've been looking for the sunshine. You can tell because you're perfect.
25 yards to the house. And this Seahawks offense continues to perform.
Don't be shy, girl.
Touchdown is 4 yards shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send us away. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to try out there. And still no points on either quarter. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
My 5 hours. My life? My 5 hours.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gives this one to Garcon. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
There's nobody.
Here's a play fake as he set up. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
No second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds and it'll be marked inside the 40. And we move our focus to Thomas Rawls. He has been a touchdown machine. It has been enjoyable to watch.
And the scoreboard continues to light up as a result of his efforts. He's back to last week. Every time you look up, you just figure if he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to end up in the end zone. It's been that kind of a game.
Absolutely. Now you just keep waiting for more.
That's cover two.
You can drive the fastest. You can drive the most.
That's a funky ass looking cover two. Ain't nobody.
In this case, in the right spot.
Hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Steps away. And he He's taken down. In from his linebacker spot, he's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet.
Damn it, man.
He tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
The Seahawks on third down.
All by the way.
3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
It can't fly.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've seen over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to.
What you doing all that fussing for?
Because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They'll get this down only to about the 46. 4
Huh.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Huh.
Third quarter, you got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game could really benefit your team right
Got
now.
fat so. You so fat, dude.
And as they come to the line,
Hold on for a minute.
able to get off another play as time
You ain't
has
even.
run out.
You ain't even eating, fat boy.
More after this. This is the NFL.
Hold on.
It's on EA Sports.
Huh.
Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You good? But I'm losing my patience. Cause and over again.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. On this day,
Is you eating your food or is you playing with it?
that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them all game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys,
You know I
they
kinda
got it going
like
in.
it.
They get 14 yards there and a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
What did he say? You find it.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And some room to maneuver.
Ah!
Down inside
Something
the
that followed me.
15,
Oh, I still got it.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of
Nobody
downs.
watched tonight.
I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football. This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this,
If he's drinking that, I can't tell from here.
Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason,
Nah, watch his
told me that
ass.
he asked his running backs each
He'll be done
week
start
for their
spitting it out
favorite
on his cover.
runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in his zone. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it.
Let me see you on your
For
face.
the Seahawks touchdown.
On your side, on your
So another
side.
score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't
It
it?
certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and
What do you do
off it
this time?
goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
What do you do?
They gotta find a way to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, give them some space, and try to make a first down and get some momentum. It's been a struggle for him throughout the game. And that 3 and out on the line.
He lost the football.
God
He
damn.
picked it up. And he's going to score. It's
Go,
a secret
switch.
touchdown.
Go, switch. Switch. Go, switch. Switch. Go, switch.
Give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's going to be stopped.
These niggas be running bail.
Right around the 26.
What about me? What they say about you? What about me? What they say about you?
And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Looking to throw.
All good shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, who can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
The offense lining up first and
Back
10.
around. Too strong. I barely can't help
This
it.
game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And some extras coming up on the line here, heading for the blitz. No whistles here. I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped.
Switch. Go. Switch.
And that'll set them back 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back.
Ooh.
And he's able to take it across midfield for a It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions,
Who the hell got hurt?
where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Good throw.
It's incomplete. The tight end, Luke Wilson, is the target. And that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but I look like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything
My stay bitch, turn that shit down. Oh boy. Turn that shit down. Go.
This is 3rd and 10.
Okay, boy. Go.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers.
Turn that shit down.
Time running out here. The 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And the push is way forward here for a good little gain. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short.
Turn that shit down.
The length of the football.
Turn that
Good
shit
job defensively.
down.
Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker
Turn
was,
that
and they
shit
stepped up just short.
down.
What it does is emphasize this
Turn that shit down.
situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down was and making sure they didn't get there.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. The slimmest of margins into the first half. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
So it is ring. My stay bitch.
They'll give it here to his running back. And they are
My stay bitch. Turn that shit down.
another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour world because we're going to have to play again next week.
Lost, man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach.
How your bath going?
At the same time, find a way to
So how your? I was talking to him.
Are they? Those are not you. They also wanted this house. But you use Realtor.com. With more homes for sale updating in real time, you found it before these not used could.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one.
Yo, my hamstring tight as fuck.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 30.
They thought I was bullshit when I said I almost pulled my shit yesterday.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. Some message to the coach for his final drive in a lopsided game like this.
I'm gonna make a wish.
Coaches,
I want you to make one.
don't forget
Nah, don't tell me yet. We'll talk about that later.
Escape, and he goes down.
I mean, I just want to niggas to see that I'm different. All types of different bitches.
let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been devastating.
Sweet Wayne Jordan Pippen. Flippy flippy. That's not a safe thing. I was late. No, say shit. Boy, you straight bitch. Oh, girl. That's amazing. Hold on. This is just fucking the dog. Once you let me in, I'm gonna get to it and get this out of there. feel me? I ain't in the zone.
And man, sacks and able to in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line just figured out, can I hit this pass rush?
Action pass. Straight set, straight set.
This game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line just figured out, can I handle this pass rush?
Man, I love this shit. Man, I love this hard. Tired of all this flashing lights, but we should just fucking dog. Pushing it out, dog.
Getting down to the 47 here.
Pushing it out, dog.
Understanding the game, understanding positioning. Just like that on the spot right there.
Got to give it a chance to make that tornado field. This time it's open now. They got it from side.
And me fucking young scouts. Young scouts. I'm with shit. Yeah, nothing juniors.
So for the Seahawks, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road game next week with the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.
Girl, I'm gonna get some bar. But you ain't gotta rush in this shit, cause being in love is too hard. Tired of all these flashing lights, girl, we should just fucking look out. Just let me hit it, I'm gonna get the food and just handle that, pushing it out with your hood, then